Words scribed from our ancestors returned. Our enemies are concerned. Meetings are held from the messages we learned. Umoja recovered and centered. Ujima becomes the process that has entered. Built culture with nation building near. Served like the bond from the foods of Eritrea. Strength in Kahumba numbers from Ujama programs. Sovereignty claimed from the power of African hands. So the power lands where it's supposed to. Our Imani virtues are what Ma'at has told us to do. Urugu's closure starts when we Sankofa, for when we gain our composure, their reality will be over. So I work to Kujijagulia Olaya with identity. Unapologetic remedy, the recipe for all Africans mentally. The present presents the presence of what we can prevent. For our ancestors' intent was to continue the work by being resent. The question is, to what extent do you know that it is you that's been sent? You are of African descent, so our stories will frequent as reminders. So our future isn't curtains, as your destiny opens the blinders to the mission, to the vision, to remind you we're winning, to hear the lessons of what our ancients did in the beginning, so you can know what you're bringing. The ancestors want you to listen. Gather the facts and come to a decision. Let critical thought hone your mind to what's right. The pain we feel isn't light. Ignoring it ain't all right. Let your cultural morals give you insight so our African future can take flight. Let good character return your mind to Africa, where our morality intake enlightens our stamina. Let self-reliance be our alliance and applied science. And for European oppression, let's employ defiance. For our ancestors placed us as giants to the liberation of clients. The information has been stored and now can't be ignored. So they were specific on where the information was poured. We all have been here before. The ancestors have a lot in store. Build with heart to produce a strong core that recognizes the importance of we a lot more, so that our overstanding of changes influences the passionate and our strong future becomes intentional, not an accident. Critical thinking management built for the African protagonist nationalist. More than an analyst, you add seeds to the soil, balancing study and practice to reap the seeds you toil. Rearing instead of raising so the seeds don't spoil. The lessons of our ancestors live within all of us. Our enemies are afraid when the aware sit down and discuss. No ifs, ands, or buts. Thus why you are here. Do you hear? Being an African right now couldn't be any more clear. Euro distractions crave to come near, with a new agenda for you to fear, with the threat to take our culture we hold dear. Question is, has the ancestors' drive inspired the direction of where you stay?